Are you looking for the best Wi-Fi routers? In this video we will look at some of the best Wi-Fi routers. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. TP-Link Archer AXE75. Number of wired LAN ports, excluding WAN port. 4. Number of USB ports. 1. Number of antennas. 6. Number of bands. 3. Wireless networking security. WPA2, WPA3. MU-MIMO. IPv6 compatible. Quality of service. VPN client pre-installed. Supports DDWRT. Anti-malware tools. Wireless parental controls. Link aggregation. Beamforming. Guest networking. Wi-Fi 6E is the leading edge of consumer home wireless tech, so it's not a must-have for homes with many devices that might not yet support the standard. But being able to future-proof your network for under $200 is a winner in our book, and that makes the Archer AXE75 the best choice for people who want a full-featured router that they won't have to replace for a long time. The AXE75 is a pioneer in bringing 6E down as low as we've seen it in price. The perk: enjoy the lack of in-air competition while you can, as the 6 GHz radio band should remain uncrowded for a bit, until wider Wi-Fi 6E adoption takes hold. Beyond the groundbreaking price, the AXE75 is a solid performer. All you need is to start collecting 6E compliant client devices to leverage this bargain router to the max. Anyone thinking about hopping aboard the 6 GHz Wi-Fi train but unwilling to spend a bundle, your engine has arrived. Parents will also be pleased to learn that the AXE75 includes access to HomeShield Basic, TP-Link strong parental controls and basic network security tools. You can block internet access for individual users, apply age-based filtering, and see how long a user has been online. Opting for a monthly or annual paid plan can give you even more control. Number 2. Synology WRX560. Wi-Fi speed, total rated throughput. AX3000. Number of wired LAN ports, excluding WAN port. 4. Number of USB ports. 1. Number of antennas. 6. Number of bands. 2. Wireless networking security. WPA2, WPA3. MU-MIMO. IPv6 compatible. Quality of service. VPN client pre-installed. Supports DDWRT. Anti-malware tools. Wireless parental controls. Link aggregation. Beamforming. Guest networking. The Synology WRX560 provided very good scores on our throughput tests, offering superior throughput in both bands. It also performed well on our Wi-Fi signal strength tests, delivering strong 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi to all corners of our test home except for the garage. Plus, the router could even pass for home decor, thanks to a unique black enclosure that stands vertically, with beveled edges and grillwork that give it a futuristic, minimalist look. The WRX560 is an excellent, feature-rich mainstream router. For around $200 you get the latest Wi-Fi 6 technologies, solid throughput performance, and wide Wi-Fi signal coverage. The Synology WRX560 is easy to install and manage and gets you into a Wi-Fi 6 network without spending a bundle. If you require multi-gig ports and parental control software, be prepared to spend significantly more money for a router like the TP-Link Archer AX11000. Number 3. Asus ROG Rapture GT B98 Pro. Wi-Fi speed, total rated throughput. B30,000. Number of wired LAN ports, excluding WAN port. 6. Number of USB ports. 2. Number of antennas. 8. Number of bands. 4. Wireless networking security. WPA2, WPA3. MU-MIMO. IPv6 compatible. Quality of service. VPN client pre-installed. Supports DDWRT. Anti-malware tools. Wireless parental controls. Link aggregation. Beamforming. Guest networking. The Asus ROG Rapture GTB98 Pro not only boasts the fastest 6 GHz performance we've tested, but it is incredibly well appointed. This router is physically huge, but for good reason. It's equipped with a boatload of connectivity options, including a 10 GBE port, plus several more multi-gig ports. The router also supports link aggregation, offering the potential for truly massive bandwidth and future-proofing. It also offers a gamer-friendly user interface and lots of settings designed to optimize your gaming experience. Whether you're a gaming enthusiast or simply demand a top-of-the-line router to power your home network, the GTB98 Pro has you covered. Perhaps the only reason you wouldn't want it is if you're not interested in spending extra for Wi-Fi 7 tech, which is still in its infancy. In that case, you should consider a Wi-Fi 6E router instead. They also offer 6 GHz transmissions, albeit slower ones, for much less cash. Number 4. TP-Link Archer AX10, AX1500, Wi-Fi 6 router. Number of wired LAN ports, excluding WAN port. 4. Number of USB ports. 0. Number of antennas. 4. Number of bands. 2. Wireless networking security. WPS, WPA, WPA2. MU-MIMO. IPv6 compatible. Quality of service. VPN client pre-installed. Supports DDWRT. Anti-malware tools. Wireless parental controls. Link aggregation. Beamforming. Guest networking. The TP-Link Archer AX10 is proof that you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars to upgrade your network with Wi-Fi 6 technology. This reasonably priced dual-band router delivered solid throughput on the 5 GHz band and good signal range in our performance tests. Though it lacks features that are typically found on more expensive models, including link aggregation and USB connectivity, you'd be hard-pressed to find these features on any sub-$100 router. If you want to take advantage of the faster connection speeds, decreased latency, and more efficient client battery life that you get with Wi-Fi 6, but you need to keep costs down, then the TP-Link Archer AX10 is an excellent choice. Number 5. TP-Link Archer AXE95 AXE7800 Tri-Band Wi-Fi 6E Router. Wi-Fi speed, total rated throughput. AXE7800. Number of wired LAN ports, excluding WAN port. 4. Number of USB ports. 2. Number of antennas. 8. Number of bands. 3. Wireless networking security. WPA2, WPA3. MU-MIMO. IPv6 compatible. Quality of service. VPN client pre-installed. Supports DDWRT. Anti-malware tools. Wireless parental controls. Link aggregation. Beamforming. Guest networking. The TP-Link Archer AXE95 uses advanced 6 GHz wireless technology and multi-gig wired connectivity to deliver speedy throughput, making it the new king of Wi-Fi 6E routers. Using the latest wireless technologies, it offers access to 3 radio bands, including the 6 GHz band, and is equipped with numerous high-speed networking ports, including 3 1 GBE LAN jacks, a 1 GBE WAN/LAN jack, and a 2.5 GBE WAN/LAN jack. It delivered mostly excellent results in our performance tests. If you want the latest and greatest in home Wi-Fi, this is the router to get. It not only harnesses the power of the relatively new and uncrowded 6 GHz radio band and comes with network security and parental control software, but it is also mesh-ready for use with other TP-Link routers if you need more coverage later on.